Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TeamSport Sheffield. This is the second of the two sessions. Have a look in the top right if you haven't seen the first session already. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It helps the YouTube algorithm, helps me, and I really do appreciate it. After all the red flag stops in the first session, I decided to go out. I was the second kart to be released, so I figured, let's just go for it straight away and get a complete lap in uninterrupted before the rest of the karts make it out. That was my plan. The plan was to just get round very, very fast. So I went out, no tyre warming, and just went for it flat out. But unfortunately, someone's planted themselves in the barrier already. So this takes quite a while to recover, so I'm going to skip this as well for you. So having removed the kart from underneath the barrier, straightened up the barrier, we released under the yellow flags. So this lap's ruined for me now. So let's try the next lap. Oh no, straight back into another red flag. Just a quick one as they straightened up some karts that had just been a bit silly on their restart. So now I'm thinking maybe the next lap. So my plan here was, I've got my confidence back in my kart and in my driving mostly, because that was the problem I think. And the plan was to just break back through the 1 minute marks and see if we can, get into those 59 seconds where I am comfortable. I'm comfortable with the kart, and I'm not having any issues with my back as I have done previously. So the plan is, for this whole session again, just to continue building up my confidence, getting some nice quick passes in, and getting through that 1 minute sector, that 1 minute lap time again. However, this session may not be the best, as we've already had our 2 red flag stops. So as we come up onto 1 kart and 2 karts, we clear those nice and easily. I was quite happy with those, and so didn't really affect my lap time, the start of the lap, that much. So hopefully this can be a pretty quick lap. Would have cost me a tenth or so, if that, because I went for a slightly tighter line going into that first corner. So I just continued to push it around the rest of the lap, keeping it as tidy as I can and hoping I don't find any more karts ahead of me. There's one up the ramp there, and I am going to catch him towards the end of the lap. That was the good pass board. They seem to like that when you do 2 people in 1 corner. Thankfully the cars in front just had enough pace that I didn't quite catch them in time, so that gave me a clean lap, and we're close to where I want to be. That 1 minute, 0.5. I can find 5 tenths going around this track. I just need to get my head down, get a clean lap. However, I need to get past this kart. He's a quick kart, but he's still slower than me, and he is going to start holding me up if I don't pass him quickly. So there we go, right on the back of him now. Try a run out up the ramp. Not quite enough, we were quite evenly paced going up there. So it's now a case of sitting behind him. No one really passes there. You can make it work, but it's very difficult. So it's just a case now finding this run. If I can get the run up the ramp, I'll stick it to the inside on turn 1, but not quite ready to do that. Held me up a little bit on there on that lap. Take a look on the inside there, but not quite got the pace to make it work. Gave him a little tap on the outside as we came out of the corner, and I've slowed right down for the yellow flag because someone else back in the barriers again, and we need another red flag. So with those two incidents cleared, we can get going again under these yellow flags. Kart number 7 had pulled out quite a gap because he was very slow to react to the lights, but I've closed it up slightly under the yellows, and now there are 2 karts ahead of me to pass. Hopefully the kart at the very front will slow down kart number 7 and help me pass that maybe. Thought about trying to stick it around the outside there, but also that doesn't work. Remind him I'm still there. Give him a little tap. He tries to go around the outside. That doesn't work. We're now 3 abreast into that chicane. But we made it work, and work quite well. So there's more traffic ahead, and I'm using this, seizing an opportunity, and I'll take 2 of them through there. There was a little bit of contact, but I don't think it was enough to cause an issue, and that kart has once again tried to find himself under the barriers. I think he took a similar line every lap that I saw, which is why he kept crashing. So clear ahead now. Obviously we're slightly slow on this lap because I've already had to pass 3 karts, but maybe we can be clear for the next one. So head down, find my line. Ran a little too wide through there, I think. And now on for a clean lap. Can we get back to that 1 minute? Can we get lower than that 1 minute? Tidy through the first few corners. Still nothing ahead of me. Still plenty of space to keep going. It looks like the track's very clear ahead. I might even get a couple of laps out of this, as long as those pesky red flags don't come back out. Round the hairpin, keeping the momentum to get up the ramp as quickly as you can. Always feels very slow going off those. I run wide on the apex on that first corner every time, but I think it works. Through this section that I love. Up the ramp, and we're looking like we might be on target. So close. So close. And there's a kart ahead, but it does look to be fairly quick, so hopefully we'll be alright to carry on, and maybe we can get another lap in. Yeah, we're not catching this kart quickly, so we should be fine on this lap. Just need to concentrate. It's this section that, although it's very similar to the other part at the back, that's where I think I lose a fair bit of time. I just can't quite work out the entry into it. Yeah, we're definitely going to make it to the end of the lap before we catch that kart ahead now. Down through this fast section. Through we go, up the ramp, and we've done it. Only just, but I've done it. Broken back past that 1 minute mark, but oh no, that is a lot of karts ahead. Straight past one, sat behind another. They all seem to have picked up their pace a little bit now. So it's just a case of sitting behind and just waiting for that opportunity to pass. One more kart to go, but no. Another red flag. So we've been released. That was a reasonably quick stop. Can I get far enough ahead of this queue of karts in order to make my final lap count? Well, there goes one. But I don't see that I'm going to clear these and still keep a quick lap. Be interesting to see how quickly I can clear them and how quick that lap will be. A little bit of a late dive on that one, that wasn't the best. And I'm clearly not passing them. There's nothing here that I can do. Just have to sit behind and complete the lap. Might get a run here, get a bit blocked off, all over the place, nowhere really to go. Yeah, bit messy going up that ramp, not overly happy with that. Apologies if I cut off that the guy in the blue suit. But managed to find a dive there that was a bit of an opening, found it, go through, and we go under yellow flags anyway. The lap's ruined. It's a 106 on the final lap. It's not awful, but yeah, I'm happier, I've improved, I've got myself confidence back, and we're good to go from there. So, thanks for joining me, as always. Please do like the video, leave a comment down below, consider subscribing to the channel, and turn on those notifications. As that kart spun out, messing around under the yellow flags there. Going again. It's the end, so why? Anyway, thanks for joining me. Join me again next week for our next trip out. Cheers.